Ladies and gentlemen, it's TITO Clock. So please welcome your host, James Deacon.
Oh, that's my cue. Oh, what happened to me? Hi, everyone. Oh, we're here. I thought we got lost there for a second. What's up, everybody? Hey there, titoclockers. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. Good day to you, sir and madam. It's a pleasure to have your company. We're going to be here till, until we get to give away $10,000. That's pretty much our goal by the end of the show. So in between that, we're going to stuff it up with a few little goodies like the Free Plug Friday and the latest in news, etc. Probably have a little chit chat with Chris about the Kamote Corner. You know, we should actually brand it Kamote Corner instead of Inbox, because it's usually always Kamotes. And, funnily enough, I was actually just came back from Ilocos. And I was up there for just like a couple of days. And you know how many people stopped me and said, it's the Kamote guy. I'm not kidding. They were like, oh, it's the Kamote guy. I said, whoa. I don't know if I want this reputation. But anyway, you know what I mean. If you're regular in the show, just like Mayan is, and just like who else is our normally June is the June, but did June make it? Did June make it today? Mayan's first. Mayan whooped your butt there, June. She's first. She was smack bang on 5 p.m. And then we have Franz Andaya, we have Romelo, we have Dan, John Aduro de Guzman, we have Beng Ewar, we have Cici Abad, Romelo, we got Jonathan Peggy, Charm Gutierrez, Gladys Kimwell, Pamela Valmores, Ian Arceliana, excuse me. And, that's just to name a few. Can't really name everybody because we got almost 700 people tuned in right now. And that's going to be a little hard. We'll spend the rest of the show just saying hi to everybody. So if you're out there, hello, hi to you. It's good to have you on board. When you pop in your name and when you say hi or when you wave or whatever, try to include a location just so we know. I mean, we're not going to stalk you. Don't worry. We'll leave you alone. We respect your privacy. But it's just nice to know visually, kind of have a mental picture of where you are geographically. You don't have to be specific. You could say the country, the city, whatever you want. Anyway, we're all here to celebrate, Friday. That's what we usually do here on TITO Clock. And how we normally kick things off is we get on the same page by finding out what the heck happened during the week. And for that, we need Chris for the latest in headlines. Chris, what you got for us?
Yes, hello, Tito James. Good day, my fellow Tito Clockers. Happy Friday. This is Chris for your Tito Clock News.
It's Thanksgiving.
The United Kingdom said it will implement new travel restrictions beginning today after South Africa detected the presence of a new coronavirus variant called B.1.1.529, which could beat vaccines. Direct flights from South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Eswatini, Zimbabwe, and Namibia will be temporarily banned. Additional quarantine and testing requirements will be imposed on UK and Irish residents arriving from these countries. The UK Health Security Agency said the B.1.1.529 variant has potentially biologically significant mutations, which may change the behavior of the virus with regards to vaccines, treatments, and transmissibility. World Health Organization COVID-19 response technical lead Dr. Maria Van Kerkhove said the new variant has a large number of mutations, but the WHO also said it is not yet a variant of interest or variant of concern. South Africa's National Institute for Communicable Diseases on Thursday reported 22 cases of the new variant. The Professional Regulation Commission, or PRC, announced that 2,374 out of 6,474 examinees have passed the civil engineer licensure examination given this month in Manila, Baguio, Cagayan de Oro, Cebu, Davao, Iloilo, Legazpi, Lucena, Pagadian, Rosales, San Fernando, Tacloban, Tuguegarao, and Zamboanga. The top performing school is the University of the Philippines, Diliman, which had a passing rate of 92.86%, with 52 board passers. Examination results were released after 8 working days following the last day of exams. Registration for the professional identification card and certificate of registration will be done online at www.prc.gov.ph from December 17 to 29, 2021, and on January 3 and 4, 2022. Those who will register are required to bring the following: download a duly accomplished oath form or panunumpa ng profesional, a notice of admission, 2 pieces of passport-sized pictures colored with white background and complete name tag, 2 sets of documentary stamps, and 1 piece short brown envelope. Successful examinees must also register and sign the roster of registered professionals in person. A restored road connecting 2 ancient Egyptian temple complexes in Karnak and Luxor was unveiled on Thursday in a lavish ceremony aimed at raising the profile of one of Egypt's top tourist spots. The reopening of the 2.7-kilometer road included a reenactment of the ancient Opet festival, where statues of the Theban deities were paraded annually during the New Kingdom era in celebration of fertility and the flooding of the Nile. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi marched along the road at the start of the ceremony. Pharaohic chariots and 400 young performers in pharaohic costumes paraded along the avenue. The 3,400-year-old road, known as Road of the Rams or the Avenue of the Sphinxes, is lined with hundreds of ram and human-headed sphinxes, though over the years many have been eroded or destroyed. The road has undergone several restoration efforts since being discovered in 1949, and the latest began in 2017. Tourism is a crucial source of jobs and hard currency for Egypt. The Department of Tourism, or DOT, reported today that 95% of tourism workers in dive establishments have already been vaccinated against COVID-19. Tourism Secretary Berna Romulo Puyat said 1,342 out of 1,401 employees of 105 dive establishments and liveaboard dive establishments that are accredited by the DOT's Philippine Commission on Sports Scuba Diving, or PCSSD, are now fully immunized against the coronavirus, with only 59 employees, or 4.21%, remaining unvaccinated. According to the PCSSD's survey, unvaccinated tourism workers in dive destinations are either pregnant, with existing comorbidities, or are still unwilling to get vaccinated. Some workers missed vaccination appointments and are waiting for their preferred vaccine brands that are not available in their area. Tourism chief welcomed the development, especially since the country is gearing towards the arrival of more tourist diving destinations. It can be recalled that the Philippines bagged the World Travel Awards, or WTA, title as Asia's leading dive destination for the third consecutive year. And those were the latest in headlines. Let's see if your Kamote vaccine is still working, Tito James, because it's time to look at the inbox, or as we now call it, the Kamote Corner.
Oh my God, wow, production values. Wow, I'm impressed. This is a big entry, big entrance, Chris. You gotta now deliver.
I know,
after
right?
that sound effect.
Oh, yes.
What we got?
All right, you ready for this? The first one is called, well, you be the judge, Tito. Check out the first video.
Ay, nako, ang bastos.
Ay, mali. Ano lang, tech
There we go.
issues. There we go.
Okay,
So,
what am I missing? What?
if you look at where the driver is coming from, he shifted lanes. So, rewinding.
Which driver are you talking about? Okay, the car?
This one, the one with the video. So, he switched lanes. All right. He switched lanes right before he approached the solid line. And then all of a sudden gets stopped by the traffic enforcer.
Oh, okay, here we go.
There we go. I think it's better if you can hear the audio of this one, their conversation.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because the
Is that
enforcer would
possible?
be Yeah.
No,
Not sure if it's
apparently it's not
possible. No,
possible
it's not
here.
over. Not possible. All right.
But I can, if you just play it again, and now that I know that I'm looking for, let's just watch it again. All
Yeah.
right. So
So you pretty
just
much know.
before,
Just
yeah.
before
Well,
it hits the solid
hey,
white
that's
line.
definitely before. That's definitely before.
Yes.
If
Mm-hmm.
anything, he should be the enforcer should be catching that piece of garbage right there. Yeah, no, me, I'm talking about literally a piece of garbage. You see, X was going,
Oh
oh, how
yeah.
cruel. I'm talking literally. There's a piece of garbage after
Yeah.
right.
There's a piece of It's
I
so cool that
wasn't
you
thinking
noticed it. I didn't even
there.
notice that one, but yeah, there's a piece of whatever that one is, that
Okay,
white
that piece of
thing.
garbage, and that should be a cost. Ang ano naman tong ano, yung enforcer, it my mind boggles when I think about with all the things, the legitimate crimes and stupidities that we see, why do
Mm-hmm.
they have to make up crap? Why do they still why do we it's not like there's a shortage of kamotes out there. They don't need to
No.
like falsely accuse a kamote. My
Mm-hmm.
good,
There's a
my
lot.
no, they're not even supposed to congregate like that, huh? That has been their attention has been called so many times already. This has been over and over again for years. They're
I
not
know.
allowed to congregate in groups, and they need to have a mission order as well. They can't just be randomly hiding behind these places and then jumping out. This really boils my blood because I see it all the time. Because there's also the safety aspect of it. We've already covered the extortion or the mulching or whatever you want to call it aspect of it, but there's the safety aspect. You don't jump out on a major road like that, a 5-6 lane road, and then bulaga. What happens if you run over an MMDA officer? You know how horrible
Yeah.
that would be. And it happens, Chris. It happens a lot. It's you just
Yeah.
go and Google MMDA officer struck
Yeah.
down EDSA, and you'll see how many results you'll get. And most of them, they die or they lose their legs. It's just
Ouch.
awful. Yeah, how
And
talaga?
there are a lot of drivers that have dashboard cameras nowadays. So I
Yeah.
wonder
Can you
what goes on in their heads.
exactly, exactly. Well, you know what? They think they probably think they're even right. I don't know, but it's just again, it just baffled. I get baffled because it's not like we have a shortage of legitimate cases that you could actually
Yes.
catch. This is what
Yes.
really drives me crazy because when we beg our government to fix
Mm-hmm.
this, fix that, fix this, fix that,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, deaf ears. And all of a sudden, they will fix something that nobody asked for, like the face
Yes.
shields, the bus lane, the bicycle lane that looks like it's just a joke. I mean, the bus
Or
lane
a
is not
completely all right
figured out.
road, then they destroy it and then they
Yeah.
pretend that they're fixing it.
This bus lane fiasco now. It's
Yeah.
constantly it's become like every time I drive past around that Ayala area, it's
Mm-hmm.
always changing. And then the buses now move to the side. They remove the barriers. They put the barriers back up. It's like they're putting us through some kind of Squid Game. What
They
it
should put
feels
a
like.
doll though.
Yeah. And then you watch
They should
everyone
get the
behave.
doll. Yeah.
They should get the
Let's
dog
see.
and put traffic light. Yeah.
They
You wouldn't
should.
need to
They
have
should.
India run over anymore. Just put the doll there, takot na sila.
Mm-hmm.
Although, knowing us Pinoy drivers, the first 2 days or so will probably be takot. After that, we will stop and take selfies with the doll. They will
Yes.
do stories, TikToks with the.
It will.
What else you
It will
got
only
there?
work for the first few days. All right. Speaking of no shortage of kamotes, the next one is called "Why You Do This?" Why? Why you do this?
Why? Why? Why?
Why?
I
Why?
why? Why?
Why?
And this guy's
Yeah.
pretty parked, right? He's not, nobody, yeah, really just parked. He's not like somebody. The person said that they, yeah.
Mm.
I'm just checking with X because I like to give the
Yes. Yes.
benefit. Baka mamaya, he dropped off a
Baka
person.
saglit lang. Yes. But
2 seconds
don't
somebody
think they'll
took a
just
photo or
take
whatever.
that.
But if they got out of the car and left it there, I don't care if it's 5 minutes. It's just you don't do that. I mean,
Yep.
5 minutes to a person that's already handicapped and has already challenges even under perfect conditions, and then you're
Yes.
going to block the only access that they have. Oh my God. And then I
Mhm.
really can't this not in this particular setting because this setting doesn't even look like it's a spot, but
No.
or it just looks a driveway of some sort. But sometimes,
No.
like I posted one like this where he was blocking the ramp, and then you get people going, don't be so judgmental. Baka, he's also disabled, and we don't know. Well, if he's
But
disabled, he would know not to block the ramp. He would know how
yes,
hard it would be for other disabled people. It's not
yes,
about the whether you're disabled or not. Don't block the ramp, even if you are disabled. More so if you're disabled, because you should have
absolutely.
more empathy towards your fellow
Yes,
PWD. This is
absolutely. You
on
should have more
already.
understanding of
The pulse rate's not
kaya pa,
getting
kaya
high.
pa.
I don't know. We gotta
Kaya
go
pa.
easy.
We're not even halfway there.
Rocket, where are you?
All right, Rocket, you have to go to Tito James and let him
Yeah,
relax.
give me some love here, Rocket. Come on. Here we
Do
go.
some doggy love. There we go. All right. There should be a chant of some sort with Rocket.
The problem though with this, Chris, is every time we bring Rocket to calm me down and we show
He also
Rocket,
comes
people
down
no, people don't look at what else is on the screen. You'll
and they
notice
look at
comments
Rocket.
about Rocket now. And then they
Yeah.
won't trying to
So
show.
the attention is
Okay,
not on us anymore.
let's try. Let's try.
Let's try. Here we go. Next, we have follow the red light. You have to be fast because it's like Superman with the red blur, or rather the flash.
Wow.
Woo.
Wow. That's sped
And
up. Oh my god, that's not sped up.
mm-hmm. It's
Oh
normal.
my god. Do that again. That would look really fast. Wow.
Yep. And I think it possibly flipped. I'm not sure. Baka namamalikmata
Did
lang
you-
ako. I think it
Yeah.
did. Look. At
Oh
the
my
end,
god,
it did, right?
it happened so fast the first time I didn't even see that it crashed. I was
Yes.
just like, that has to be sped up. We have to be watching oh my gosh. Wonder what
Ako
happened
naman,
there. That is just
I didn't even notice the car at first. It was the people
and
that
he's
I
already
noticed.
and you imagine this is a dash cam, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
A CCTV to? Okay, so it's not that okay, because I was thinking if this is a dash cam, that would mean that yeah, it
It's a
looks
dash
like a dash
cam, I
cam.
think.
It looks like
It's
it's
from
from
the
you can
road,
see the
eh?
outline of the
Yeah.
screen. So that means look how close because he was already
Yes.
that car was already
Yes.
swinging
So
na no.
it was
It's
just
just a
right
split
beside
second
him.
earlier he would have hit that
Mm.
car. And those
Yes.
people that wow,
Whew.
whatever I don't know the backstory there, but whatever the backstory is, it doesn't matter. That is just way too fast for a public road.
True.
Way too
That's true.
fast. Then look at the speed
Mm.
sign 40. Does that look like 40? Come on.
No. No.
Wow. Oh gosh, this gets me rocket. I'm so
Mm.
okay.
Ah. All right. Up next. Okay, halfway. Here we go. Up next, we have also from the red light to a truck drift.
Truck drift.
Truck drift.
Ay! Where do you find these videos? What?
You know, the
Is it-
titoclockers are very alert nowadays.
Yeah, they are. They really are. I mean, we
Yeah.
do get a lot of submissions. A lot of submissions. As a matter of fact,
Right?
we've had to already kind of put auto replies and segregate already because it gets, but please
You have to
keep sending
filter
them
now.
because, we do want to, we need to highlight. We're careful about, like you see, we only put like 3 or 4 because we don't want to get people desensitized to these camotes, I mean, because
True.
if we posted everything we got, everyone would
Mm-hmm.
be desensitized already. It's just too much. It's too much. But we just want to remind you how quickly things can happen. And this could be you. There's not one person in all of these
Yes.
videos that we show you. There's not one person that expected that to happen to them that day. Not one left the house, I'll
Absolutely.
guarantee you, saying, you know what? This is going to happen
Oh,
to me
yeah.
today. No, it's always
Oh, yeah,
like that.
definitely. Mm-hmm.
So just slow down. It's just not worth it. Driving
Yeah.
back from Ilocos last night was just, you see all this, especially in the provincial roads. It's dark, and it just happened so fast. I saw like 2 accidents in
Woo.
my drive. Happened, like actually happened. It's crazy. It's
Oh
crazy. And I
my.
think with people got even worse because they lost practice or whatever. So, or they're decent. I don't know. I think they're getting worse.
Lost practice because of the pandemic, because of staying home.
Yeah, well, that's true. They just lost some drive and seat time, right? So, and they got back out, and then they were
I
so,
don't think
I
that's
don't know.
possible.
Yeah.
I mean, like if riding a bike is that easy, and it's easy to recall all the rules and whatnot, I think it's not that hard to recall the rules.
Yeah.
Ay,
You just
nako.
don't. Yeah. Okay. Go next
At
before I
least we get a good
blow.
laugh about it. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Go
next
rock it up. I'm
one,
like,
the next one is gonna cool you down a little bit. This is called a
okay.
spell check.
Sino
Conquest.
Huh? Sino Quest?
Conquest. Conquest. Ay,
I
the
didn't.
person who did this had one job.
With all the Kamote-ness, I
Natuling.
still wouldn't swap nationalities for anything. We always make up for it with our humor for some reason and our warmth. I just
True.
freaking. This is cute. This is really cute. Sino Quest.
Sinoquest. I'm thinking maybe they did it on purpose because it's from a CNO company or something. I don't know.
What else you got there?
All right. Last up, we have V is for. I think I saw this week
For that,
also. V is for VAT. I'm thinking maybe it's vampire bat. The one
maybe.
who did the
What's that?
coloring
What's
book.
that in Tagalog? What's that in
Panike.
Tagalog?
Panike.
Like,
Letter
and
P.
that doesn't begin with a B either, does it? So yeah.
So maybe
Uh,
so maybe the one who made the coloring book was being specific and it's a vampire bat. That's my best guess.
yeah, could be very confusing though.
Very confusing indeed.
Yeah, especially when it's like 12% VAT. It's horrible. There.
Ay,
Oh,
nako. Ready
oh,
me. Ready
our time.
ako. Diba? Ready tayo dyan, Tito James. All right. And that's all we have for today, Tito James. Are you okay? How are
I'm
you?
still around. I'm still around. I'm surviving.
Yay!
Rocket
And
give me
we
something.
made it! Congratulations, Tito James. And of course, thank you very much, everybody. May we all have a fantastic weekend. By the way, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Advance congratulations to all of our raffle winners. Avoid kamote people, but always choose happiness with some sugar rush. Let's all stay safe, healthy, and hydrated. This is Chris. See you guys. Bye, Tito James. Bye, everyone. Mwah!
That was Chris with the latest in headlines. And as always, we like to support the community. So if you like Chris's voice, which why wouldn't you, right? She's got a beautiful voice. She also does voiceovers and some children's party hosting and stuff like that. Hey, you might want to just pop her a message where you got her IG over there. And let's spread that love around the community because that's how we roll over here. And another way how we roll over here for the first timers that joined the show is a lot of the regulars know this, but we have what we call a Free Plug Friday segment. And this is just a simple way of trying to get the economy kickstarted in the local community by featuring our local businesses, people who have pivoted, people who are just trying to make a restart in the pandemic, and we try to help them out by giving them free advertising and free plugs. So if your business is one of those, you can always pop us a message on IG. You can see the account there, Deaconitis as well, and you can just pop it there and X will take care of that. So what we got in the box this week, X?
Hi, DJs. We actually have a lot here, but before we go there, I just want to say hi to all titoclockers. Welcome to another edition of FreePlugFriday. All right, feast your eyes on the screen. DJs, we can't really start Free Plug Friday without
Coffee.
yes,
Really?
coffee. Yes, Tito
Lucky
James,
guess.
you got that right once again. So Fat Beans Tito James is a family-run business that offers premium, fresh, yet affordable coffee beans or grounds right at your doorstep. So they make sure to grind your orders only on the day of your purchase to make sure that you get them fresh and aromatic. And they send over a bag of their Arabica that's straight from Benguet and South Cotabato and espresso beans, which is a mix of their local and foreign Liberca beans. So were you able to try them by any chance?
Yes, I
or-
was able to try one only, just one, and that was the Arabica. And because I always, I think I mentioned this before to the titoclockers. I like to have a baseline with my
baseline.
coffee
Yes,
because
yes.
then it's easier to compare. And I just really did appreciate the freshness of the coffee. So that part, I can vouch for that. It comes
Awesome.
straight to your cup fresh and very nice. And you're supporting local.
Exactly. That's what's more important is you're supporting local. So guys, price is 148 pesos for 250 grams of either the espresso or Arabica beans, and it's 269 pesos for the 500-gram version, and they even offer decaffeinated versions as well. Again, Fat Beans on Facebook, Instagram, Lazada, and Shopee. Next, speaking of roast, Tito James, our next is Pete's Roast. And this actually started out as a way to pivot during the pandemic since the owner, who is a chef in Amanpulo, had to think of other ways to make a living since, of course, business was pretty tough, especially since that was more of like a leisure business. So he offers roast pork belly, roast chicken, and roast duck. So how did you find these, James? I actually like the roast chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, because you don't need the pork, but I gorged in the pork and I left the chicken to you and the
Yes.
duck because I just love the pork. It was really, really good. So yeah, I can only vouch for the pork here. What did you think of the chicken and the roast duck?
First of all, I like how that they use the parts for the chicken because I only usually eat the dark meat, which is like the thigh and
yeah.
leg. So I like that that's their default choice.
Oh, good.
And also since it was very juicy, even if it came all the way from wherever their home base was, and that it had a good amount of sauce that I actually put on the rice in it, so I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, I could see Rocket was even trying to get it at some point, begging for well, it's not a
It's not a
usual.
gauge. It's not a gauge.
Not a gauge. Right. So guys, price is 700 pesos for a roast pork belly, which is 1.2 kilograms. That's good for up to six people. 700 pesos for 6 pieces quarter leg roast chicken, and it's 1,300 pesos for a 2.5 kilo roast duck. That's good for up to 8 people. So perfect for small little gatherings or celebrations. Again, Pete's Roast on Facebook and Instagram. Next, we go to Happy Hive Solutions. So Happy Hive Solutions is based in Quezon City, and they started in 2017, and they offer assistance with business permits, bookkeeping, tax compliance, consultancy, virtual office services, and even payrolls. So for those people who actually feel that they need something like this, hope you can send them a message on
I
their.
can use that.
Oh, you can use it.
Yeah, for sure.
For
That.
business owners, for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm just look. That's a really time-consuming task.
Exactly.
And so if you can outsource that, that's really cool.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be thinking about bookkeeping and tax
No.
compliance. It's the last thing that you want to think about.
Mhm.
I mean,
I'm happy to know that
yeah.
they have that solution. No pun intended.
That's a good one. So guys, hope you can check them out. Happy Hive Solutions on Facebook, Instagram, and on their website. Last but not least, Tito James, let's end our Free Plug Friday for this month by spreading some love. Literally, that's actually fun. Spreading some love from Love Tea. So Love Tea, just like all other most businesses out there, was born out of the pandemic.
Oh, these are the pimienta guys?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
The spread,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pimienta spread.
So good.
Exactly, and it's actually all homemade. So they offer cheese pimiento, CP&J, or cheese pimiento and jalapeno, and even queso de bola and jamon.
You know the best way to get this, right? Best way to experience this is through the sampler.
Oh yes.
Because I didn't know which one to choose. I was like, which one? I get the sampler.
Get
You
the
get all of
samplers,
them.
you get all
How
of
much
them.
is the sampler?
The sampler is actually 629 pesos, and it already
not
comes with a
bad.
set. Yeah, it has all 3 flavors.
Does that crackers too?
No, crackers are actually sold separately, which is actually pretty easy. All you need to do is go down to your nearest grocery or convenience store and get your preferred crackers. So for me, I actually love, not endorsing, that crackers that starts with an F. That's been around since
Pita?
Yes. Jeez.
It's okay.
Jeez. Okay, fine. I'd actually like to use Fito with that and not like Skyflakes or something.
Oh!
Oh no, I said
Shade.
Brad. No, sorry,
Shade.
Fito. Oh, come on. Anyway, guys, for the regular set, if you're looking for something bigger, it's 888 pesos set. Again, love tea on Facebook and Instagram. Well, that's all we have for this week's edition of FreePlug Friday. Stay safe and always sanitize the clockers. This is X. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Rocket. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram.
Latest and no, not the latest. Sorry, the other one. That was X with FreePlug Friday. Thank you, X. And if you have something as well for us, pop it in there, and you can see how to get a hold of X so that we can include your business in FreePlug Friday. Let's keep this only for sort of smaller homegrown businesses if we can, because we try to keep it local. If you have a budget, well, obviously you have more options than those who don't. So let's try to keep it and save it for all of that. Now let's bring this thing a little closer here, because I can't move because the rocket ship is like, I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, I can't move because he's fast asleep on my leg, and we got to do a raffle, and this is awkward because he gets really suing it when you wake him up. Why is my music cutting off? I think it's here we go. Pretty close to that. All right, so we are going to hit the raffle in just a little while, but I just wanted to say that what's filling up our inbox, or my inbox, is because basically we try to break them up a little bit now because there's so many people calling and sending. But the issue that seems to be happening a lot is this situation now with people in Boracay, especially, who are traveling. X, you got to be careful because you're traveling there soon. And this QR code business is getting ridiculous, that they're not getting their QR codes from the LGU despite the confirmations or doing everything. And some people have been left in the airport, left sobbing at the airport, just simply because the LGUs can't seem to get their act together by giving them their QR codes. We've suffered enough already. It's ridiculous. You can't keep saying, oh, it's COVID and, it's unusual circumstances. It's been 2 years already, right? We knew that we gave a lot of leeway in the first year or so. But after 2 years, if you still can't organize a QR code, if you still can't organize a vaccination program or booster shot, there was a story. Can I tell them who told me the story about the booster shot in QC when they went there and basically waited for 2 hours, lined up and sat there. So registered, went to the process, basically the whole process. And now it's 2 hours to wait for your turn to get the booster shot. And guess what? Once she got to the end of the line, basically for the shot, "Hi, ma'am, 5 months pala yung ano mo, so no, you're not eligible." 2 hours later to tell you that. There's just so many of these things that are still happening, and it's unacceptable already. It's unacceptable because I said we gave a lot of allowance. But if after 2 years you can't put a system together or just at least maintain one, then really you have no business running it, because it's just become the new normal already. You cannot keep saying this is unusual times, because after 2 years, it's no longer unusual. It is very usual. It is the norm. What's unusual is we don't have to go through this crap anymore. But, I understand that there's still concern and there's still reasons that we need to have these protocols in place. I get that. That's not the question. It's how they're doing it. Okay, what's this? Good afternoon to someone assist us regarding our tourist QR codes. This is one of our most popular complaints recently. And now the booster shots, when they don't tell you until you get to the end, stuff like that. Now, even up to the drive to Ilocos, there were like 3 different checkpoints. It banked up traffic a lot. And for what? There was no reason. In fact, it was just like, what are they doing? So we went over, got out of the car. People were just lining up, trying to get their thing. And nobody knew what they were doing, but everybody was being stopped. So there, rant over. I just wanted to say, if we just shouldn't have to tolerate this anymore. Seriously. Oh, anyway. All right. That said, let's shift over to happy vibes and good vibes. And for that, we need the rocket launcher because it is everybody's favorite time. It is huli ka balbon. Uy, trabaho muna. Uy, may naghihintay dito. Tignan, ang daming pumpila. 1,038 now. Come on, do your job, rocket launcher. We got 10,000 bucks to give away, and the most amazing thing about this 10,000 bucks is that this 10,000 bucks was given to us by our own community. I really am always in awe. I can't tell you enough. It just sometimes makes me just gobsmacked. I'm just like, why? I mean, not that I'm not questioning why that is a silly. It's just too good to be true sometimes that people have sent in 10,000 pesos and they don't even want their names mentioned. They're just like, we just want to support the good vibes. We want to give back to the community. Some people are like, I've had some blessings in the recent months or so. I just want to pay it forward, etc. So this is why it just totally amazes me how we're doing this. And so thank you to all those good souls. And now we just need the rocket launcher to press that button. You ready, Rocket? Get that button, get that button. Come on. Come on. Ready?
Your camera.
Rocket press the camera. He's in the camera. By the way, look at that. Lights. The five lang rocket. You have one more job. Hi there, Manita. Hello, Rocket. See, they're all talking to you, Rocket. They're all greeting you. The sponsors. Clean up with you, all right. They are really generous, guys. They're beyond generous. Honestly, can you imagine not even getting acknowledged? They don't want to be acknowledged. There you go. All right, there you go. Okay, there you go. Before we draw the next five, all right, before we draw the next five, everybody, we'd like to thank our partners over here, there, Modalite. Thank you, Rocket. Thank you, Modalite, for always supporting the raffles, etc. I also wanted to show you, look, they turned the lights on. How beautiful is that? Marks the first day, I guess, of the season. So yeah, those beautiful lights are in the Rockwell area. Is so nice. So if you pop around, you'll see them. That's usually iconic skyline and stuff like that. Just wanted to share that. So here you go, the rocket ship. One more, and you're off the hook. All right, here you go. Here's your piece of food. Go get it. Go get it, boy. Oh, hey, sorry, wrong one. Gosh, what an episode. Akin na lang si Rocket. So if you're one of the lucky winners, congratulations to you. And if your name popped up, look at the bottom of the screen there. This is the fastest way to get a hold of us, so your message doesn't get mixed up with all the Kamote Corner messages and the QR code messages and all the other many messages that we get about stuff. This one's dedicated just to the raffle winners, okay? Rocket being the official raffle dog, you go to his account, the Rocket Launcher, send the screenshot, and just do it from your own account. So send a screenshot of the winning and then send from your account that matches that, of course. And we'll do the rest. We always double check. So if you decide to like Photoshop something, whatever, don't worry. The raffle software will link directly to the account that basically your name came up with. So there's a live link that we get. And if it doesn't match, then of course you don't win. But you know what? We've never had a problem so far. Thank goodness nobody's ever tried to cheat the raffle, which is great. We also just wanted to do a last minute greeting for a happy birthday, October 29.
Advance happy birthday. No.
Belated. November. I was going to say, it is kind of late. Greet a happy birthday. This is November 21, April of Bosch Pet Food. Is this guys? No? Different? All right. Chop and Chewy. Oh. It's a toy poodle. Oh, so okay. Chewy is a toy poodle like Rocket as well, who unfortunately got sick and didn't make it, right? So you know, our hearts go out to you, Chot, and to of course Chewy. So we feel you. We feel your pain, and don't worry. You know, all dogs go to heaven. That's guaranteed. Okay, you heard it from me. If anyone stops you at the gates, you tell them Tito James said. Kahit walang face shield, all dogs go to heaven. Okay? So that pretty much wraps up our show for the day. The rocket launcher, are you any final words? Nothing you have to say about life in general? Nope. He's pretty much done. He's done his job. He's picked his winners. He's been fed. He's just going to go now and check his Instagram to see who's won and how he can sort of hook you up with the prize. If you won the prize, it's super fast. We'll just Gcash it to you, or we can send it through any of the other online payment apps, whatever's easier for you. As long as we have the same type of app, we'll send it to you on behalf of those good Samaritans that are just truly amazing. And guess what? Next week, we also have a little bit extra left over from the all people who have donated. So we're doing it in 10K chunks until it runs out. And so there's definitely another 10K chunk for next week. So if you missed out this week, don't worry. We're going to do it all again next week. So till then, I want to thank you guys for spending the last 45 minutes with us. It's always awesome, always great to have you on board. And don't forget to sanitize, but most importantly, be kind to one another. Stay safe. Bye, everyone.
Fancy meeting you in my internet. Couldn't help but notice your smile. While everybody else around us is surfing about, can we just stop and chat a while? Get away from these gray and boring, lonesome days of our quarantine. Early yet to say what lies ahead. It's just the first day of the rest of our lives. Love could be waiting at the end of this quarantine. Let's stop and talk a while. Let's stop and talk.